We are now going to study how different towns and places in the coast of Kenya acquired their names. Adavida, Kwazida. That is greetings in Kitaita. We are going to find out how the towns and places in the coast of Kenya acquired their names. We will start with Mombasa. Mombasa, the original name for Mombasa was Mvita. Mvita. Mvita, for those of you who understand Kiswahili, is related to the word Vita. It's a place that people used to fight regularly. It is a place that was associated with wars, clashes. So the actual name for Mombasa is Mvita. But when the British came and they wanted to know the town of the place, they found a Mijikenda whom they asked, and the Mijikenda could not understand what this person was saying. So he asked the Mzungu, he asked the European, Mwamba aze. Mwamba aze. Wasema, in Kiswahili it is, wasema nini. In English, what are you saying? What are you saying? Then the European thought that the person had said that the place is called Mombasa. But the Mijikenda had said Mwambaze. So he thought it was called Mombasa. Within coast, there is a place called Kilifi. There is a county called Kilifi. Not very far from Malindi town, there is a cliff there. So when these people used to hear the Europeans saying cliff, they said Kilifi, but it is derived from a word cliff. Somewhere near Malindi town, there is a cliff that made the place called Kilifi, the town and the county. Further up in Lamu, as I've said before, Kikuyus came and settled there. There was so much agricultural land, and the coastal people wanted to be given employees, and Jomo Kenyatta brought his Kikuyus there. And when the Kikuyus were being given cartons of food, they would say mpe carton. That is where Mpeketoni came from, as I've said before. We have a county called Tana River. There is a river called Tana, and the county derives its name from Tana River. Then we have a place called Kwale. Kwale is named after quails. Kwale is named after quails. In the local Mijikenda language, quails are called Kwale. But in Kiswahili, they are called Kware. And Luhyas call it Chisindu. Luos call it Aluru. Luo call it Aluru. I am not a Luo, but I think it's called Aluru. Because I know of a song in Luo called Siganamar Anyango, Kata Katawinja luru mayanae, Anyango niko la luru. Yani Anyango loved me until she stopped eating aluru. So in Luo, quails are called aluru. And in Luhya, quails are called chisindu. In Kiswahili, they are called kware, and in Mijikenda is kwale. So the county was named after quails. We have a place called Manyani. Manyani. You'll find a lot of places nowadays. In those days, there are places which were named after things, but because of population explosion and so on, you'll find that those names no longer are applicable. But there are some times when those names were applicable. Today, when you go to Manyani, you may not meet so many apes. You know, in an ape in Kiswahili is called nyani, and if there are many are manyani. Or, okay, proper is nyani, but also manyani applies for many apes. Just like in Luhyaland, we have a place called Budalangi. Budalangi is a place where there used to be so many lions, but those residents of today, if you go there, you'll not find a lion. We have a place called Voi. Hey, I'm sure 99% of people do not, even those who come from Taita Taveta County, may not know where the name Voi came from. That one calls for you to check the pay bill number. Anyway, after you have checked the pay bill number, Voi is named after a certain slave trader who used to stay around that place. His name was Kivoi. Around 300 years ago, there used to be a terrible slave trader who used to stay around that place. His name was Kivoi, Kivoi. That is where the name Voi came from. We have a place called Changamwe. Changamwe is named after a tribe. An original tribe used to stay there. I do not know whether that tribe is still there, but Changamwe is named after a certain tribe that used to stay there. We have all had a place called Shakahola. Shakahola. When Kenya was going to attain independence, people are being settled in various places, various settlement places, and one of the places was a place where people are being told that fear has gone, fear has disappeared. Fear in Kiswahili and in coastal languages, fear is called shaka. But in those tribes along nearby there, the coast, hola means eliminated, eliminated. So those people who settled in Shakahola were trying to say 1 year after election, after independence, 1 year after independence, they were trying to say that fear has been eliminated. But recent events will show that fear has been reinstated. When you go to Mombasa, you'll be shocked to find a place called Samburu. And you'll start wondering, Samburu, I thought it was somewhere near Marral or something. Well, it is written and it is pronounced in the similar way like Samburu in Marral, but this Samburu is a family or a clan that resides there, so the place was named after them. Thank you.